Welcome to Subotica, a city located in the northern region of Serbia. This city is located in the Vojvodina autonomous region of the country, and it's very close to the Hungarian border. In today's vlog, we will explore the city, check out some of the main attractions, and also visit Lake Palic, which is a place that everyone must visit when in Serbia. Good morning from a slightly chilly day here in Lake Palic, I believe it's pronounced. Now, we're only about 10 minutes outside of the city of Subotica, which is actually where we're heading to explore today. I recommend staying in the Lake Palic area if you're coming to visit Subotica, and especially if you're coming in a rental car, because, well, a lot of the properties there allow free parking, and it's just not that far out of the city center, so you can still get like that nice vibe outside of the big city, which is always really nice. We just found a parking spot, and I must say that was extremely hard to do. It's just like being in any other big city. There are just so many cars, so much traffic, and every parking spot you have to pay for. But we just talked to a local, and he recommended us to park right here, and he said it's free. It's kind of just one of those things where people just park, I guess. Which hopefully that's true. As we were driving into the city, I noticed that there was a lot of fall foliage. The colors are really starting to change here, and we just came across this beautiful park, and there's just fall leaves everywhere. So beautiful. I'm extremely excited. I can't even talk. No, that's because I'm cold, but I'm just super excited to see what the city has to offer.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Alright, so we just made it onto the main city street here in the city center, but it's already super cold. Once you're like surrounded by the buildings walking on the street, the wind just tunnels through. So I'm definitely going to be putting on my beanie today. Now we're ready to walk through the city center.
Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
So we're probably in the most center location in the center right now, I'm guessing, because we're right next to the city hall, which is super iconic and a must-see when you're here in the city. Now, as I said, I'm not here with the locals, so I'm just going to be winging my way around Subotica. I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm seeing, what we come across, and what we end up doing today. So don't expect a historical tour or me telling you a bunch of facts, because everything I'm going to be telling you guys is coming from Google or something that I read on a wall. Just being honest, keeping it real, you know? So I was gonna point out that one thing that I was noticing the difference is that there wasn't like a lot of Christmas decorations being put up in the center, but we just made it to a small street, and I'm seeing like a bunch of snowflakes and, you know, a little bit of Christmas vibes coming in here. So one of the things I've been told that I must see is the Subotica synagogue. So I'm heading over there right now. We're actually approaching it. And one thing I do want to point out is that there's not a lot of activity going on here on the streets right now. I'm not sure if that's because of it being winter or because of, the whole situation going on in the world right now. Not too sure, but it's definitely not as popping off as it was in the other cities that we were in. But that's pretty obvious because, well, it is a lot smaller. Just came into the synagogue, and it costs 250 dinars or $2.50 to enter, which isn't terrible. I'm guessing that money goes to the maintaining of this place. This synagogue is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. We're actually walking on upstairs to get a view from the top down. We asked for some information, and he just told us that this synagogue was built 100 years ago, but was only renovated 3 years ago, and now it serves more of a a museum than a working synagogue.
No need to fight, but it's keeping up all through the night. No end in sight.
If you're wanting to visit the synagogue, the hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 1800, and then from Saturday to Sunday 10 to 1400. Highly recommend coming to check this place out. We just spent about an hour in there and it was just so beautiful. We saw this little outdoor market across the street from the synagogue, so we're walking into it now just to see what kind of stuff they got in there. It looks really interesting actually. So as soon as we walk in, we see a nice assortment of fresh nuts, fresh dried fruits, and yeah, these guys got so excited, so they're buying some stuff. What are you guys getting?
We made the same in Israel, like peanuts and almonds.
Yeah. So nice. Everybody's so nice here. They're just letting us try all of the stuff they have. This is a dried apricot. Wow, that is so good. Might have to give me some of those. So they just got done letting us know that this market is usually popping off on the weekends. There's not much people here right now. It is a Wednesday, so I think we're just gonna run a quick lap through there and then head on out and go find some lunch because we are starving. Bye. Man, everybody's so nice. So we just bought a lot of things. What did we buy, guys? We bought apricots, peanuts, almonds, dried kiwi, dried papaya, all kinds of good things.
I don't know the word in English, I'm sorry.
We got a huge assortment of nuts and snacks, and that was about roughly 730 dinars, so $7.30. Ita just spotted the honeycomb. Let's see how much the honeycomb costs.
Yeah, let's see.
1,000. Oh, no.
No, it's expensive.
Yeah, like that. They're just dry sticky. Let me see. So we just picked up a piece of honeycomb. Now I never tried one of these before, but it looks incredible. We paid 100 for it, so $1. Thank you so much. And he also had a lot of fresh honey there. These guys love everything. Look at those big Milka bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. Oh, what is that? What is that? No way. Wow. Strawberry cheesecake. So yeah, you can imagine that on the weekends, all of these stands and stalls and little establishments back here on the back side of the wall are open. So if you happen to come here on the weekend, stumble across here, enjoy I'm sure you can spend a good amount of time here. We're about to walk on out of here and go find some food. What you looking at over there, bro? You want some new slippers? Huh. Beef for beef. Good price too. I think I'm gonna get some too, maybe. Let me see.
Yeah, because at the night the
weather man, look at these.
Very cold.
These little flops. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a pair too, because he is right. At night it does get cold. Now these are those are sick. These are 480 dinars, so around $5. Don't know if that's overpriced. Let me know in the comments, but I think that's pretty reasonable. You like that?
Yeah, I like it.
They made me buy a pair too. No, they got me. 43, 44. What size are those ones?
This is a 42.
42. He'll try 42. Let me try that one.
This is like 40,
okay.
44.
Oh yeah, these are nice. Nice. Look at my new shoes.
Got it. 3 shoes.
So this man said that he's owned this shoe store here on the corner of the market for 25 years. Now, the market does go on forever back there, but we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here because we only have one day here in Subotica, and we've already spent a lot of the cash that we had on us just in the entrance of this place. So we just found this restaurant called Fat Boy, and it says fast food, but they have pichenya, which is like the burger, I believe, shevapi, all kinds of good things, and everything's pretty reasonable. We're traveling on a budget here, so we want to eat something good and cheap. I just ordered me a pieckavica, which is like a traditional burger here in Serbia. I actually haven't had one yet, but a lot of people have recommended it to me. I ordered one of those and some French fries for 200 dinars, so $2 US. So this restaurant is actually right across from the synagogue. So if you're here visiting and you want just something fast, something very affordable, look at this restaurant and we get an incredible view of the synagogue. It couldn't get much better than that, guys.
Say hello, my friend.
So it's hard to believe, We just got this big piecka with fries for 200 dinar. Now this thing is massive. It weighs probably like 300 grams. Incredible, and the people here are so friendly, so nice. Let me taste this piecka for you guys. Wow. That is amazing. And I think we chose a great spot. There's a lot of people coming in and out of here, picking up large orders. Incredible. Now, as I mentioned, this is fast food. You could argue and say I could go and try other food that is typical here in the area. But last night we had some goulash, and well, I did a lot of Googling on TripAdvisor and stuff, and the restaurants that they were recommending were like pizza parlors, hamburger restaurants, and I was just like, let's just go find something small, local, Serbian fast food. How is it, bro?
Amazing, man.
First Serbian burger.
Yeah.
Piecka. Love it. And you?
Very good.
We're absolutely stuffed now, and the plan is to simply just wander around and enjoy the rest of the few hours here in the city. We're pretty much out of recommendations, out of things to do. When you look on Google for things to do, it just sends you like all kinds of pretty dumb recommendations and things that I'm just not interested in seeing. So I think the best way to really soak in the Subotica experience is just to walk around and enjoy the cities and just vibe. So we just came across this park that's known as the Monument of Fascism, and there's this big monument that you can actually see right behind me that's dedicated to the victims and the victims' families of those who suffered through fascism, which is very interesting. I had no idea this existed. Thank God for Google. And right over behind me in this way, you have the St. Teresa of Avila Cathedral, which looks closed. It looks like it's undergoing some restorations, but it looks absolutely beautiful. This town is just stunning, guys. It really sucks that the church isn't open, but there is this huge crack running down the middle of it, so I'm pretty sure it's for safety reasons. However, let's just look at that beautiful thing one more time before we head back into another direction. Now, this city is actually gonna go down as one of my favorite cities here in Serbia so far. It's so beautiful, so unique, so different, and it's just a different vibe, but it has a different feel to it. So we're back in the center now, and one thing I do want to point out is it looks like these streets, it just looks like to me that these streets during the summer are probably usually filled with tables, chairs, and a lot of people just sitting out socializing. However, right now, because it is winter time, that is not the case. Now, that building that you see over there right behind me, that is actually the National Theater of Subotica, which I just found out about on Google, as always. And yeah, it's just so incredible here. So we made it back to the car. It's time for us to jump on in here because we're heading over to Lake Palic. Now, Lake Palic is one of those places that you have to see, that you have to see when visiting Subotica. It's highly recommended on Google, and all of our friends had told us about it. So we're about to drive what is supposed to be 15 minutes to the lake. Only about a 10-minute drive from the city center brings you here to Park Palic, or Palic Park. This looks incredible, so beautiful, but first we're gonna run over across the street and see if we can get ourselves a coffee. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Exactly what I need right now, baby. Alright, so we just got done drinking those coffees, and I want to point out something. The price differences here are absolutely insane. We just got 3 coffees and a tea for around 300 dinars, so $3 US. Not bad, especially because your average coffee right now in Belgrade is roughly, you know, $3-4 on its own, depending on where you go. We're walking down this big like brick path that runs straight through the middle of this park to try and get up to the lake. Now, this place is absolutely stunning. I do love it right now, even though it is super cold. The fall leaves on the ground just look so beautiful. It reminds me of the New England trip that I was just on with my buddy Jimmy. But man, this is one of the most peaceful places I've been to here in the country. Now, everything is like a lot more mellow, a lot more slower paced, and I really, really love that. This lake, I can imagine during the summer, it's probably booming, probably full. I would love to be out there on a boat, just relaxing and spending a beautiful sunny day.
How much money you jump here?
Me.
You.
Me.
No.
How much money?
Oof. Oof.
Let
Let me see.
Okay.
Come on, guys. You guys are really gonna make me have to go through this. Don't skip the ads in my videos. Watch them. All right, I'll jump in for like $100, man.
Oh.
$100?
$100. Cheap date. Cheap date. $100. I'll jump into this
$100.
cold lake
$100.
right now.
Okay.
It's 5 degrees right now.
Imu arun kulo.
With-
In the Hebrew,
With boxer.
With boxers.
Yeah,
No boxers. Naked.
make it. Oh.
Naked. No clothes.
No clothes.
All right, I'm done. It took him too long. It took him too long to say okay. That offer's gone. I'm not doing it. We just made it to this beautiful sign that said Palic. Just took a couple selfies and, you know, had a nice photo session with that sign, as you do. But I think this is gonna be the end of today, guys. It's getting dark. It's really getting cold. So I think it's time for us to head on out and just go relax, enjoy the rest of the evening. How'd you guys like Subotica though? I wanna ask you that before I put this camera away. How'd you guys enjoy it?
Actually, it was amazing cities, very nice places to see, very nice parks, like history places. We saw a synagogue.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah.
very nice for us. We ate a very good meal. It was in the market. Man,
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yes, yes.
Overall, I think that you guys should I highly recommend that you guys come on out here, visit Lake Palic, visit Subotica, because it is incredible. You can see a lot more, however, we only have one day.
Food.
Yeah, and it's actually extremely a lot more affordable than it is in the bigger cities like Belgrade. So definitely come out here, check it out. Tomorrow we'll be heading to Sombor, so the next video that you guys should see should be from there. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys on another adventure.